Top sources in intelligence agencies have told India Today reporters that it's now confirmed Lashkar-e-Taiba was responsible for the terror attack on the Amarnath Yatris. What we are also being told is that this was a group, a module of 3 to 5 terrorists who were involved in the attack on the Amarnath Yatris. This was a terrorist group led by Ismail, who is a Pakistani terrorist. India Today's Shujaul Haq and India Today's Kamaljeet Kaur Sandhu both join us for more on this story. Shuja, to you first, what more do we know of this terrorist group, Ismail and Lashkar-e-Taiba?
Well, Gaurav, here is what the sources in the police department and those who are investigating this are suggesting. They say that it was a group of 4 to 5 people. They were headed by someone called Ismail. He is believed to be of foreign nature. They planned this attack. The motive was to attack the security forces. That's why they first fired at the Naka, then they fired at that police van which was plying on this road here. And it was by chance that this vehicle of Yatris was also coming back from Srinagar towards Jammu. And it was exactly at the same spot when this attack took place. That's how it also came under attack. Okay. A lot of firing was reported. Even locals here say that once the entire attack began, there was firing from all sides which they heard. So that is what we are hearing now. 4 to 5 men being possibly being involved in carrying out this entire attack and then fleeing.
4 to 5 men. They first targeted a police checkpoint, and this is where I want to bring in Kamaljeet Kaur Sandhu. Kamal, was this random or was this very well planned? What are your sources in the government telling you? First, target security forces at a police checkpoint, then target the bus, then target the CRPF, then attack a CRPF camp. And this goes on to show that whoever could come to the rescue of the bus, they were all engaged by either the same group of terrorists or multiple terrorists, Kamal.
Well, there have been spate of terror attacks in South Kashmir, a huge setback to terror groups. And here they have a chance, and obviously they chose a soft target. It seems like a very well-planned attack, and as you say, Ismail has been named of Lashkar-e-Taiba being named behind the terror attack. Remember, the intelligence report have clearly indicated that Lashkar-e-Taiba would try and disrupt the Amarnath Yatra. This is something which has been close to the hearts of people in Kashmir. Now, I've been getting a lot of SMSs, a lot of WhatsApp from Kashmir. People who've been sending me messages saying their display picture should be "I condemn Amarnath Yatra killings." A lot of people saying "not in my name" campaign, which Umar Abdullah also spoke about. So a lot of people been hurt. They say this is going to hurt and it's a huge setback for Kashmiriyat, for Insaniyat. But as far as investigation are concerned, remember there will be multiple repercussions. One is going to be a setback as far as security forces are concerned, looking into the loophole as to how this vehicle was left behind, why it was lagging behind. Remember, South Kashmir itself has been an area of concern where encounters have taken place. Why they chose to attack this particular vehicle, it was Gujarat based. Many are also indicating that there are inferences being drawn that Narendra Modi is from Gujarat, and perhaps that's an indication that they were chosen as soft targets. The other part is obviously about how they were not part of the Yatra group. They did not have any security or convoy, and that is why they came under attack. Okay. The other part is obviously beefing of security. We know that Amarnath Yatra continues. The Prime Minister himself going and saying we will not bow down to terrorism. So the Amarnath Yatra continues, but the security has been beefed up. Counter-terror operations definitely on, and obviously hunting down the perpetrators of this dastardly attack.
Stay with me. I also want to bring in Major General G.D. Bakshi, who joins us on the broadcast. Major General S.P. Sinha also with me on the story, along with T.R. Kakkar, former Special Secretary of Internal Security. All of them join me on the broadcast. We'll talk about that, talk to them in greater detail. And Mr. Kakkar, I want to understand this from you. You were Special Secretary of Internal Security in this country. You've headed the Delhi police. What do you make of this? Was this random attack on a bus, or was this very, very systematic, the manner in which this attack took place?
Gaurav, before I begin, let me condemn this dastardly attack.
That's a huge statement that's coming from the Information and Broadcasting Minister Venkaiah Naidu. Says can't understand the order passed by the State Human Rights Commission awarding 10 lakh rupees to the alleged stone pelter. He says what Major Gogoi did was right. But let me for a moment get back to our main story. T.R. Kakkar is former Special Secretary Internal Security of the Ministry of Home Affairs. Mr. Kakkar, when you piece together what transpired yesterday, first, terrorists struck a police checkpoint. It was a joint police checkpoint. They targeted that. Then the Amarnath Yatra bus. Then the CRPF vehicle. Then the CRPF SOG camp. What does this indicate? Random targets or very well planned and executed terror attack by these Lashkar terrorists?
Gaurav, let me tell you about this particular area, Batangu, where the attack really took place. When you come from Srinagar and go towards Pahalgam, it takes a left turn from there, and there are far too many knolls and undulations, which the knolls have to be manned. While I was in the Home Ministry, my special charge was J&K,
yes,
and we have done this before, and everybody does it. Now, as far as the attack is concerned, let me tell you, this was a pre-planned attack on the police checkpost and the police camp. These vehicles just came in, and they, trigger-happy terrorists probably started firing on them, and there were casualties. Otherwise, the attack, as I understand, was on the picket as also on the camp later. But and secondly, since these vehicles, my only request to the pilgrim is, as I used to do it when I was in the ministry and in charge of this particular yatra, that please do not move out, do not move on the road without an escort. Move only in the convoy and don't take the daredevil decisions to say that kuch nahi hota hai.
Yes.
There, anything can take place, and particularly when you pass through the southern districts, Anantnag and these areas, South Kashmir is volatile, and therefore all precautions the yatris have
all
to
precautions
take,
need
and
to
more
be
precautions
taken.
The security
Yes,
forces will
and
have to take.
stringent action
Why
against
allow
terrorists. Yes.
Yes, why
Stay
allow
with
a
me,
vehicle?
stay with me, Mr.
Why allow
Kakkar.
a vehicle without a